こんにちは、マリカです。皆さんはアメリカ人が作る本格的なホームメイドチリを食べたことありますか？どうした？ないの？ない？ある？どっちですか？タルさんどっちですか？私聞いてます。ホームメイドチリ食べたことありますか？どっちですか？ありますか？ないんですかね。はい、ということで、昨日クリスがホームメイドチリを作ってくれたのね。で、日本ってチリってあんまり食べないじゃないですか。だからマリカもなんか出来合いのものとかレストランのものとかしか食べたことがなくて、初めてゼロから作る缶入りチリとかそういうのでもないのを初めて食べて、すっごく美味しかったから、今からレシピを公開するんで、皆さんよかったらお家で作ってみてはいかがでしょうか。それでは本格的ホームメイドチリレシピスタート。
What's up, everybody? It's like day 50 of the stay-at-home orders here in Los Angeles. I have been cooking more throughout the past days than ever before, so I'm reaching out to do something new. Today am going to make fresh chili. Normally I buy it in a can, Denison's or whatever, open the can, heat it up in the microwave for about like 3 minutes, put it in a bowl, put some cheese on top of it, eat it. This time I'm going to...
This one, but if I have more questions, I have to bother you. So can you help me soon?
Yeah.
Just 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Brothers?
Yeah, they're recording you. You're being recorded. She interrupted me on my first time.
Brothers?
Yeah. How many times you gonna say brazzers? Anyway, hold on. Let me turn it off. Sorry about that. Marica called in the middle of the recording. So instead of cooking it in the microwave, I'm going to cook it from scratch. I am going to use a slow cooker. Normally most people might use what they call a Dutch oven. It's kind of like a cast iron pot that you can kind of like throw all the ingredients in at one time and it cooks it evenly. Cast iron skillets are great for cooking meat and other things, steaks, stuff like that. But I don't have that, but I have a slow cooker. So I'm going to slow cook it for about 6 to 8 hours and then see what's up. I am going to use sweet Italian sausage meat, not sausage meat, ground beef. I have regular onions, radishes. This was my idea of my own. Put a little bit of radish in it. Can of stewed tomatoes with green chilies, pinto beans. I didn't get dark ones, just to see what this tastes like. Excellent chili, which will be used as my seasons because I don't have cumin, paprika, chili peppers, poblano peppers. I don't have all that extra stuff. I just didn't prepare for this exactly right, but I have a hidden ingredient. I'm gonna put apples inside of it. And before you think I'm crazy, I thought I was crazy when I went in the store. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put apple in it, see what it tastes like. Then I looked up and saw that it's a pretty popular way to make chili, apple chili. So we're gonna see how this first foray goes into making homemade chili from scratch. So how you do that, I'm gonna explain it. That way I can just interject videos of what I'm doing there. First off, you have to saute the onions. You want to put a little bit of, you need olive oil or cooking oil. You want about a teaspoon or two so you can saute the onions. You saute the onions, then you put those into the slow cooker. Saute the onions about 3 minutes. Put that in the slow cooker. Then you brown the meat. Make sure it's thoroughly browned in the pan you sauteed with the onions, because that way you'll still get the aroma and the flavors from the onions into the meat as well. You do that until it's brown, and then you take the brown meat and put it inside the slow cooker. After that, you add all your liquid. ingredients to make it more like a soup base. Also, you need about 2 to 3 cups of beef broth, or like I said, if you want to use vegetable broth, it's up to you. That's it, how you make it a little bit more soupy chili instead of a thick chili. So if you want it more thick, you use less beef broth, or whatever other liquid you choose to, you know what I mean? We can put a little bit of whiskey in it. I might do something this time. No, I'm just joking. Let's get to it, see how it goes, and see when I'm done cooking. Okay, little tip. I forgot why I hated onions. They hurt my eyes. Onions make you cry when you chop them, so I looked up ways to keep your eyes from crying when you're chopping onions. So they said either work with a frozen onion or stick it in cold water. So I'm going to stick it in cold water while I'm chopping up the other vegetables to see if it works. But I'll let you guys know. So I have a bowl of ice cold water. I'm going to take the onion, stick it in there, see if that helps. Don't know if it does, but hey. Okay, time to get chopping. I'm going to get my scissors. She says cut at the bottom. I'm going to do this quicker and easier. Hopefully this works. Put these right there. She said you just cut these. This is the most I've ever used onions. That's how you cut these. Soak and wash your vegetables, make sure they're thoroughly clean. This is how you make them a little bit more. It's cool. These ones aren't so bad. I got a little teary-eyed doing it, but I'll slide these down here. Now I could use a colander to chop these, but the one I have cuts them a little too thin. I want them a little bit thicker. So I'll cut down as many as I can. And then when I get to the bottom part, I'll just treat it like the halves. Okay, so we're gonna see if this worked. The cold water trick for the onion. Again, sharp knife. Either that or just cut it quick. Cut it down the middle in half. Ooh, thank God the back of the knife's not sharp. It slid right through. Okay. So we'll go 1, 2. And I don't think the cold water worked because my eyes are starting to tear up. So oh shit, the back of the knife was sharp. Look at that. Gotta take a break. Okay, back in action. For those that were asking before, this is a middle finger, one finger salute. Fuck my finger up. I've been able to, for the most part, cut the whole onion up. Turn it on. Now the other option, instead of the slow cooker, is you can cook it in a huge pot, maybe one a little bit bigger. There's at least like 6 or 7 quart pot. You could cook it for about 3 hours in that and watch it simmer and stuff like this, but they say slow cooking's the best. So we're gonna add the onions. These ones I'm gonna saute first because they're a little bit thicker than the green onions. I'm just gonna add those last. Maybe too much onions, but you know, Ricky likes her onions. Okay, saute the onions for about 3 minutes. The radishes right now. Saute those for about 2 minutes. I've never made chili, so this is just me experimenting, trying new things. As always, anybody that has any tips, let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, that's 2 minutes. If you're wondering what I had sprinkled in when I was doing the onions, it was a little bit of lemon, cilantro, garlic mix because I realized I didn't have any fresh garlic to saute the onions with. So I just added a little bit of seasoning and go with that. This one I won't have to do too long because I don't want these to wilt. At this point, I turned on the slow cooker, power it on. Power it on for it to keep it warm. Not really start cooking it right now, but that way at least the vegetables stay warm while I brown the meat. See what it looks like. I wish you guys could smell it.
再び私です。なんか今編集してたんですけど長えなと思ったんで明日にします、残りは。ということで皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。バイちゃん、また明日。きっときっと叶うからそばでぎゅっとずっと離さないでときめきを届けて君とキンラキンララララ